morning and welcome to the second episode in my creative business journey vlog series. It is the Saturday the 29th of June. I have a little helper sat with me today. She's on her tablet at the moment, so hopefully she stays over there. She might come and say hi. She's looking at me now like she's going to come and say hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Pippa.
And how old are you?
6.
6. And what day is it today?
Saturday.
And what are we going to do today? Chill out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why? What? We're going to chill out while you're at dance.
And what's going on in these headphones right now?
Just what's happening in Minecraft.
You playing Minecraft?
Yeah.
Cool.
15-year journey.
Right, go away then and let me do my video.
Again.
So yeah, today I am going to show you the thing I've been working on really. The thing I have named the crafters file. So progress on starting this has taken a little bit longer than I intended. There's a couple of reasons for that. Namely that life has thrown me a little bit of a curveball in the sense of something that I'm not going to chat about just yet because it may or may not happen, I'm not entirely sure yet. But yeah, there's been something else I've been working on which has meant that I haven't spent as much time on this as I would have liked. But yeah, here I am, I'm ready to start showing you what I've got. And yeah, see what you think. I'd love to know what you think. So do leave me some messages and comments and reach out at the end because yeah, I'd love to know what you think of it. Whether I'm wasting my time or not, I suppose. So, as I mentioned, the crafters file. This is the crafters file. And the crafters file is an all-in-one way to store your nitty-natty bits, basically. So, needles, crochet hooks if you want to, cables. At the back I've got other bits and pieces in there, like the bits and pieces you need to stick in interchangeable needle sets together. Yeah, just an all-in-one storage solution for cables, needles and crafty bits. So there you go. I have a video that I put together to kind of outline all of what this is that will show this a bit better than this. So I will insert that in just a second.
Oh, I got a sticker.
You got a sticker?
Yeah.
Well done. idea with this is, I've undone it now so I'm going to fall out, is being literally a file with inserts that come in and out makes this kind of as versatile as you want your storage to be. I think this idea for me came from, I've been using a file like system like this to store mainly my cables to start with. As you can probably see, I've got the Chiagu needle set, try and get my words out, Chiagu needle set, and although their case was really good in terms of storing the actual needles themselves, I found myself quite quickly getting frustrated with how to store the cables, because you get that little case at or the little zip pocket at the front, but if you're like me and have quite a few cables or have accumulated quite a few cables, they don't fit in there for very long, and then they're all in a jumbled mess when you want to get them out and find the size that you want, and yeah, just find it slightly annoying really. So I wanted to find a better solution for storing my cables, hence this. And these little pocket inserts you can see here are super cheap and a super versatile way of creating a storage solution for not an awful lot of money. So that I really like, and I think that makes it quite a versatile, accessible product. So yeah, you can chop and change and add in and take out exactly what you want really to make it work for you, which is entirely the idea. So with using those pockets for my cables for a few weeks, I was then like, I could keep everything in this. Like, there's loads of space in this case, I could keep everything in here. So I started making myself some needle holders or needle pouches to go in. And they've got the little sweet eyelets, as you can see. And then on the back, so this, let me show you this first. So these are the small set of needles that come from Chiagu, and then on the back I've got the small cables that go with the needles. So that all in one is just all you need for those needles. And then for my larger set, I've got the large needles all together and then the large cables on the back. How easy is that? Like, it just makes it really simple, surely? I think so. I think that's really cool. So yeah, these needle inserts and the cable holders have been a little bit of a challenge to get to a point on which I'm happy to kind of move on and sell them, I suppose. Let me just show you now a couple of the trial and errors I've done. This was the very first one. In fact, no, this wasn't the very first one. Do I even have the very first one? Yes, this is the very first one. So, as you can see, it's quite flimsy. It's literally just a few bits of fabric and some iron-on interfacing, and it doesn't really hold its shape very well. I tried on this one using just machine-made eyelets. I tried to get my head out, hopefully that will focus and you can see. Machine-made up eyelets were never going to work. It did a really bad job, as you can see. It's really messy. I also didn't give enough space in my pockets, as you can see, so it's all just a bit flat and a bit boring, and yeah, it didn't super work. So this was my second go. There's a little bit extra fabric in there, so it's a little bit more sturdy, but still probably not as good as I would like. My pockets again there, and on this one you've got the cover to stop the needles falling out. That was another thing that used to really annoy me with my Chiagu set, is that as lovely a case as it was, the needles would slip out as soon as you opened it, and they'd all just end up on the floor and be really messy. So this little flap is to help keep the needles in. This one I wasn't happy with because this doesn't have enough structure to really do its job properly and sit nicely, so I still wasn't quite happy with that one, but it's a step up from the last one, as you can see. The next one, you can see there, it's got the pockets again, and there's a little bit more space in the pockets, so it works a little bit better, I think. And then for this one I used elastic to create the pocket at the top, which did a really good job. It keeps them in nicely, but I just think is a little bit more bulky on it. It creates a bit more of a bulky finish. So I had another go at that with this one. This one was a double-sided, just needles only option with the elastic. And yeah, it just makes it a bit bulky at the sides. It's a bit annoying and a bit fiddly, so I've moved on from that again. As you can see with this one, it's starting to get a little bit more structure though. The structure's getting a bit better. And yeah, this was the last one I had to go on before my set that I've got now, the ones that I'm kind of happy to move forward with. So there's the needle holder pockets again. This one I've put more reinforcement with the stitching for the upper pocket, and this also now in the upper fold over pocket has an added bit of elastic to help it just keep its structure. But I've used fabric rather than the large thick elastic, which I think creates a much nicer finish. On this one as well, you can hopefully see there, I've edged it slightly differently, which gives it a funky look I think, but it also does a much better job at just finishing off the edges really. It's much less trial and error, it's much more reliable way to do it. And I quite like that look. So that's the pin stitch. I can't remember what it's called now. Is it the pin stitch on my machine? I'll have to have a look. I'll double check and then insert it. And yeah, and then on that side was my first attempt at the cable pockets, like I did before, and these are really cool. This bit here lifts up, so the ends of your cables can just slip underneath and sit in tidily, and then the popper pops around the spiral of cable to keep it physically in place. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. As you can see with this one, I've made loads of holes in it. Or rather, I think my husband helped me make loads of holes in it. And the reason for that was because I was having a bit of trouble getting really neat holes for the eyelets to go in. And using his drill on a different setting, we managed to get those ones that are a little bit better. Inside this one, as you can see as well, the structure's fairly good. In this, I've got a layer of felt, which has been reinforced with stiffening glue, stiffening stuff. I'll show you the stuff. There you go, Mod Podge, that's the stuff that I was meaning. So that I use that with some felt. It really, yeah, does the job. So that's what's given it its structure. I'm really pleased with that. It's created a really nice finish to the case, or to the holder, or the insert. So yeah. That was that one, and that's what then led me on to my finished ones I have here. As I've already shown you. I'm so pleased with it, like it's come up exactly how I like. And at the moment, as you can see, I am using a mixture of my hand sewn inserts. I'm being laughed at by my child. I'm using a mixture of my hand sewn inserts and then a variety of the zip plastic pockets at the back. So yeah, this is where I am at the moment. My plan is to, I think from now is I kind of need to start getting this out there more, don't I? Like, I've done lots of titivating with it, lots of toying, lots of playing, lots of trying different things, but I haven't actually just gone, is anyone going to buy it yet? So I think my next plan is to, well, I'm halfway through making another new set. See all the bits falling everywhere. And my plan with this is I'm going to get a couple together that are ready to buy, that are ready to go, and I'm just going to stick them up on my website or on my Etsy and yeah, see what people think of them really. And I think this is a good way to go first. My long-term plan is to have a mixture between ready to buy items and items that are pre-order. And I think the nice idea with the pre-order thing is that actually I can make these however people want them. I can have needles on one side, cables on the other side. We could have needles on one side, needles on the other side. I also want to do different types of inserts. I've got my little Chow-goo needles, the little tiny ones that I intend on incorporating into another case. So yeah, there's lots of different inserts and lots of variety of inserts that could be created, and by having a pre-order it gives people the option to not only choose the fabrics they might like if they don't like any of the fabrics I have or I've got made ready to go, but it also gives people the opportunity to say, okay, well I want that on one side, that on the other side. I might keep crochet hooks in one of them, so can you make me a crochet hook one please? And these are, and yeah, there's lots of different ways that it can be made completely versatile to and unique to whoever wants it really. So yeah, as you can see from my set, there are, that's a bit weird, you can still see me, these pre-made binders. And my plan is, and I haven't experimented with this, but my long-term plan is to start making the binders as well. So this one is a pre-made one, and this again is a super versatile way to do it because they're, yeah, purse friendly, I guess you could say. The only thing I don't like quite so much with the pre-made binders is that I can only find at the moment them in the same size ring. So these rings, let me show you properly. So this is the 25mm sized ring. This is going to be super hard to show. What about if I go that way? Yeah, 25mm ring. So they're a bit small, which is fine. As you can see from mine, in here I have got 2 sewn inserts and then 3 plastic inserts, and that fits quite comfortably within the case. So that's fine, but I think if you were going to have a greater variety of inserts, wanting more kind of 4 or 5, maybe even more inserts that are all the sewn ones, then you're going to want a bigger ring really. So I've also got these rings here, right babe, which are a 30mm ring. So I've just got a little bit more space for more inserts to go in really. Yeah, I'm struggling to find these on a pre-made binder, so I think they will probably be an item that will be handmade, the handmade binder only, so that would be the larger size, would be the handmade binder only. So yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, and I will still keep researching, see if I can find somewhere where I can find a bit of a smaller one, or find the bigger one, sorry, pre-made, but hopefully that'll be an incentive for people to buy my handmade ones, which obviously I'm gonna want to push a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I've got so far. Have I got anything else to say? Oh, the other thing you'll see in the video that I've got is I have also made these cable tidies. Let's get them in the right order. These are the cable tidies. And the main purpose of these ones is to, if you're using the plastic inserts, although you can organise them by like size of cable, like small, medium or large, or have all one size in one or one size in another, if you have a variety of different lengths in there, then you can use these to tidy them, so keep them together, and then if I can open it, put them in your wallet and still see which ones are which size. Yeah, there we go. So that's that. For now I think that's as far as I've got. I have put some more kind of preliminary information on my website, so if you'd like to hear a little bit more, then please go check that out. I will also separately publish the intro video that I've done on YouTube, so that will go up shortly after this one, I expect. There's also a box at the bottom of the page on my website. A fox? A box, you Wally. Got your headphones on. There's a box at the bottom of the page of the Crafter's File page on my website that allows you to sign up just to get kind of updates. I'll post or I'll send out an email on when the first set of items go live on that. Yeah, just an opportunity for me to contact you and give you a heads up and remind you that this is coming and you should come and get it. Oh, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that little update. Sorry it's taken a bit longer than it should have to get to you. Hopefully the next one won't be quite so long, although depending on how this other thing I spoke about and have been very cryptic about goes, it might be longer. Hopefully not. I hope you liked the brief visits that Pippa came and gave and said hi. She looks like she might come back again now to say bye. Come say bye. Yes, thank you for watching. If you haven't seen my other videos, then please go check out my podcast and episode 1 of these vlogs.
I've been flying on the elytra.
You've been flying elytra?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means, but there you go. It's a Minecraft thing. Say, Pippa, make these people come back and like, save, or like, what is it? Like, subscribe, comment, share my video because you love me so much.
Like, share, comment and subscribe because you love our videos.
Thank you very much. Have a great weekend everybody and we'll catch you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.